Most people buying a camper van with a bathroom are making a $15,000 mistake they won't discover until month 3 on the road. Here's what nobody tells you. A bathroom in a camper van isn't just about having a toilet. It's about black tank capacity, ventilation engineering, and whether you'll actually use it or let it become expensive storage space. I'm breaking down the 5 best camper vans with bathrooms available in 2026. More importantly, I'm showing you which ones are engineered correctly and which ones tank your resale value. Every van here solves a different problem, and most buyers pick the wrong problem. As we go, mentally label each van as one of 3 types: occasional bathroom, daily bathroom, or emergency only. That label will matter more than the price. By the end, you'll know exactly which van matches your actual travel style, not your Instagram fantasy. Section 1. The Winnebago Solis Pocket. The setup. The Winnebago Solis Pocket. Starting here deliberately because this is where first-time buyers get seduced. This van has a design flaw that shows up after 60 days, every single owner. The reality check. Wet bath. Your shower and toilet share the same 3x3 space. Sounds efficient? Here's what actually happens. You shower once, bath mat never dries in humid climates, the ventilation fan works for a toilet, not for shower steam, so you're dealing with mildew. And this is where people don't do the depreciation math. That wet bath configuration, it's a known compromise. When you sell in 3 years, buyers negotiate harder on wet baths. Cost of ownership penalty, $3,000 to $5,000 more compared to separated bathrooms. But here's why people still buy it. It's one of the only Class B vans under $90,000 with a real bathroom and no slide-outs. For weekend warriors doing 7 to 10-day trips, it works. You're not showering in the van every day anyway. The verdict. Who should buy? Couples doing stealth city camping, occasional overnight bathroom access, external showers most of the time. Who should avoid? Full-timers, families, anyone doing more than 30 nights per year in the van. That wet bath becomes your least favorite feature fast. Section 2. The Way Plateau TS. The contrast. Add $30,000 to your budget. You get the Way Plateau TS. This is the van that makes Solis owners question their entire decision. Why it's different? Separated bathroom. Toilet in its own enclosed space, standing shower with dedicated drain system. The difference isn't luxury, it's engineering. Black tank, 21 gallons, versus Solis's 11 gallons. That's not just bigger, that means 10 to 12 days off-grid without a dump station if you're conservative. But here's where this falls apart. This van is 21 feet long, Solis is 19.5 feet. That foot and a half? Massive difference in European old towns and tight national forest roads. I've watched people buy this for a 6-month Europe trip, then realize they can't fit into half the places they wanted to camp. By the way, most people watching this actually don't need a bathroom at all. I'll prove it later. The math nobody does. Is a separated bathroom worth $30,000 more? If you're doing 6+ months per year in the van, yes, the cost per night drops below $15 after year 2. If you're doing weekends and occasional 2-week trips, absolutely not. You're paying for capability you'll use maybe 40 nights per year. That's $750 per use in the first year alone. This is where lifestyle fantasies override ownership economics. The verdict. Who should buy? Full-timers, couples over 60 who refuse comfort compromises, anyone with mobility issues needing consistent bathroom access. Who should avoid? Weekend warriors, city stealth campers, anyone who can't honestly justify 150+ nights per year of usage. Section 3. The Storyteller Overland Mode 4x4. The unexpected option. Storyteller Overland Mode 4x4. This van has a bathroom feature that's actually controversial, and dealers love to sell it for the wrong reasons. What makes it unique? Bathroom in the rear, not in the middle. Outside access through a separate door. Sounds weird? Here's what it solves. Muddy dogs, dirty kids, post-hike showers. You never track that into your living space. The cassette toilet is superior to traditional black tanks for one reason. You dump it in regular toilets, no dump station. For Europe or BLM boondocking, that's a game changer. Here's the catch nobody mentions. You're carrying that cassette to a bathroom every 3 to 4 days. If that grosses you out, this isn't your van, and dealers won't tell you that until after you buy. The 4x4 trap. 4x4 capability adds $18,000. Unless you're off-road at least 20% of the time, this is an $18,000 mistake. This is the mistake people don't catch until resale. That $18K 4x4 upgrade, you recover maybe $6K of it when you sell. The depreciation curve is brutal because most buyers don't need it either. Don't let Instagram convince you otherwise. The verdict: active families, dog owners, people camping in true backcountry 50-plus nights per year. Who should avoid? Solo travelers, people over 60 who don't want cassette toilet duty. Anyone buying 4x4 for status, not actual need. If you're still watching, you're already ahead of 90% of buyers, because the next mistake is the one that costs the most money. Section 4. The Winnebago Revel. The adventure option. Winnebago Revel, $175,000 to $195,000 depending on configuration. This bathroom layout is designed for people who actually use their van hard, but there's a trade-off most reviewers won't mention. What makes it different? Wet bath again, but engineered completely differently than the Solis. Power ventilation system pulls 3 times the air. Walls are composite, not fabric-backed. Floor drains faster. This is a wet bath designed for daily showers, not occasional use. The 4x4 here is Mercedes-based, not aftermarket. That matters for reliability and resale value. You're not adding 4x4, you're buying a platform designed for it from the ground up. The trade-off. Here's what reviewers skip. This van prioritizes gear storage over living space. The garage and back holds bikes, skis, climbing gear, but your living area is tight. Smaller galley, less counter at base, no permanent bed in some configs. This is a gear-first van, not a comfort-first van, and confusing those two is why people regret it. If you're climbers, mountain bikers, skiers, this is your van. If you're retirees who want to relax and cook nice meals, this layout will frustrate you daily. The resale reality. Revels hold value exceptionally well in the adventure market, but only if you're selling to other adventure buyers. Try to sell this to a casual camper couple, they'll lowball you because it doesn't fit their use case. Know your exit strategy before you buy. The verdict. Who should buy? Active outdoor athletes under 50, people who need serious gear storage, anyone doing 75-plus nights per year in true backcountry. Who should avoid? Retirees wanting comfort, families needing living space, anyone who isn't routinely using that gear garage. Section 5. The Winnebago Travato. The proof point. Winnebago Travato 59KL, starting around $145,000. This is not the best van, it's the best proof that smart layout beats luxury. What Winnebago got right? The bathroom is separated. Small, but separated. Corner toilet, stand-up shower with solid doors. The genius is in what they didn't do. They didn't try to make it fancy. No heated floors, no premium fixtures, just functional engineering at a reasonable price point. Black tank, 18 gallons. Gray tank, 26 gallons. That's real off-grid capability under $150,000. The layout intelligence. The 59KL floor plan puts the bathroom mid-ship, which keeps weight distribution optimal. Most converters put bathrooms in back, which affects handling. Small thing matters at highway speeds. Where it falls short. Build quality is good, but not great. You'll find minor fit and finish issues, cabinet alignment, trim gaps. Is it a deal breaker? No. Is it noticeable coming from an Airstream? Absolutely. The ownership window. This van makes sense for 5 to 7 year ownership, long enough to justify the cost, short enough that you're not dealing with major systems failures. Depreciation curve is predictable. You'll lose 35 to 40% in 5 years. That's reasonable in this category. The verdict. Who should buy? Buyers wanting separated bathrooms without premium pricing. Couples planning 50 to 100 nights per year. Anyone who values proven layouts over cutting-edge features. Who should avoid? People wanting luxury finishes. Anyone planning 10-plus year ownership. Buyers who get frustrated by minor quality inconsistencies. Here's what I actually believe after reviewing hundreds of these. Most people don't need a bathroom in their camper van. I know that's not what you want to hear, but the vans with the highest owner satisfaction scores, the ones where people removed or minimized the bathroom to gain living space, storage, or a bigger bed. If you're traveling in developed countries, if you're doing campgrounds 50% of the time, if you're not routinely boondocking for 10+ consecutive days, you're sacrificing massive space and money for a feature you'll use maybe 30% of the time. Do the cost per use math. $30,000 bathroom premium, use it 40 nights per year, that's $750 per night in year 1 alone. Even spread over 5 years, it's $150 per use. Would you pay $150 to avoid walking to a campground bathroom? Most people wouldn't. Who actually needs bathrooms? Full-timers doing serious remote travel.
People with medical conditions, parents with young kids, anyone over 70 who shouldn't be walking to facilities at 2 a.m. Everyone else? Be honest. You might want a bathroom. That's different than needing one, and that difference costs $15,000 to $50,000. If I had to pick one van for the broadest range of buyers, Way Plateau TS. Not the cheapest, not the most luxurious, but the most balanced. The separated bathroom actually gets used. Size is manageable. Quality is proven. Depreciation curve is reasonable. But here's my real advice. Rent before you buy. Rent a van with a wet bath for a week. Then rent one with a separated bathroom. You'll learn more in those 2 weeks than watching 100 YouTube videos. The worst financial decision in van life isn't buying the wrong van, it's buying any van before you know how you actually travel. If you think a bathroom is non-negotiable, explain what problem it actually solved for you. I want real owners to answer this, not dreamers. If you own a van with a bathroom, what would you change? And if you removed it, would you add it back? The truth is always in the comments, not up here.